Number one, Tawheed, Islam, to love Allah and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam the most. And also the ulama mention Rida al-Walidain. When your mom and dad are happy with you, it gives you inshirah sadr. It makes you inshirah sadr. Actually, the ulama mention, obviously, one of the things that make your heart darkness and your heart not connected to Allah when you are not good to your parents. But when I say, obviously, I'd like to mention this part in this maybe 2-3 minutes, because I know it's a school holiday and I know that a lot of young people are here. And actually with the young people, they don't understand why, I mean, is it love of my parents conditional love? It's unconditional. But you might think it is a conditional. Why? Because they always say to me, if I do this, they're not gonna like it. If I do this, they're not gonna like it. So it's a conditional love. I want an unconditional love. Where? On the street, huh? On the street. There is, on the street, when you think there is something on the street, you lost, my dear brothers and sisters. There is nothing good on the street. The street is all, when you join the street, you are no longer free boy or free girl. You are now in the box. You are now in prison. Why? Because you join a group, you cannot leave them. Because if you leave them, you are a betrayer. They will come after you. So why don't you stay free from day one? Wallahi, any young man, speak to the people that on the street and came back. Some of them, they have to leave the area. They completely have to move the area because they cannot be on the right path if they live in the same area. Because your old friends, they see you as a betrayer. They see you as the enemy. And also they see you as a person who is snitch, as you say in your language. So now they're not going to leave you alone because you're no longer part of their darks. So they want to come after you, isn't it? And you know that. So therefore, stay free by not joining any groups. And it's not difficult if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make your heart content with deen. Because that's why I explained this. And please, I want you guys, all of you brothers and sisters, at least learn 2 du'as from this khutbah. One is, I'm sure you know all of it, رَبِّ اشْرَحْ لِي صَدْرِي وَيَسِّرْ لِي أَمْرِي وَاحْلُلْ عُقْدَةً مِّن لِسَانِي يَفْقَهُ قَوْلِي. Learn this dua and please say in the morning before you leave your, obviously as you leave your house, you say Bismillah tawakkaltu ala Allah wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. يقال له كوفيت وهديت وتنحى عنه شيطان ويقال شيطان آخر فكيف بإنسان كوفي هوديا. Allahu Akbar. So remember this dua when you leave in your house anyway. All these du'as are in the fortress of Muslim. Bismillah tawakkaltu ala Allah wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika an adilla aw udalla aw azilla aw uzalla aw adlima aw udlama aw ajhala aw yushhala alayya. And then as you sat in your car, also say Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. And if you want to even add more, Subhanallah, say Allahumma la sahla illa ma ja'altahu sahlan wa anta taj'al hazna idha shi'ta sahla. And even if you want to add more, say Allahumma inni abduk وابن عبدك وابن أمتك ناصيتي بيدك ماض فيها حكمك عدل فيها قضاؤك أسألك بكل اسم هو لك سميت به نفسك أو أنزلته في كتابك أو علمت أو أحدا من خلقك أو استأثرت به في علم الغيب عندك أن تجعل القرآن ربيع قلبي ونور صدري وجلاء حزني وذهاب همي. I have no time to explain this part of the ahadith in English, but you can ask me after Jummah. But they're all in the fortress of Muslims and really beautiful du'as. Wallahi, my dear brothers, the burden in our shoulders, the burdens, the financial burdens, the family burdens, the problems of the families, nothing will remove from our shoulder except dhikr of Allah, except you have link with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I have seen young people, they learn the Quran with me for 5 years and they keep forgetting Juz Amma every year. Now the same young people, they went to Egypt. I asked them after 5 months, they said I memorized 5 juz. Every month 1 juz. And 5 years, we're going like roundabout in 1 juz. Why? Because when they went to Egypt, their heart open, their mind open. When they used to come to me, probably 90% or 80% because of mom and dad. So you see, wallahi, my dear brothers, my young brothers, I explained to you last Friday in few words after Sheikh Yusuf. I said to you, Sheikh Yusuf, who gave the khutbah last Friday, I've known him when he was a teenage. When he was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, he slept in Masjid al-Nur, Haram Masjid. He said, Sheikh, 2 days I didn't go home. Not because he's homeless. He said, well, it's gonna waste my time. So I just go out, buy a takeaway. I have money with me. I eat takeaway. I come back because there is a toilet in the masjid. Even there is a shower in the masjid. So I want to stay for 2-3 days so I can memorize my Quran. All our friends knows Yusuf, who gave the khutbah last Friday. He became Hafiz Quran by himself. He did not go to Egypt. He did not go to Medina. But you saw those who were here last Friday. Everybody says, Sheikh, did you record the khutbah? Did you record the khutbah? Can you send it to me? The khutbah was so amazing by Sheikh Yusuf. People even went to Medina University, may not able to gain that much. You know why? Because at the end of the day, it's up to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala how much knowledge Allah is going to give you. You see in Sheikh Yusuf, and yet, mashallah, tabarakallah, he's got degree and master degree in most sophisticated part of the computer, which is security and cyberbullying. That's his specialist. And I know Yusuf, we ask him to do things, we give money, he said, I don't want the money. That's his habit. He said, I'll make my own money, I work. I'm not going to charge money for da'wah. Wallahi. So my brothers, please, wallahi, up to you. These young people here, wallahi, I can shout at you. I can get angry with you. I can really, cry for you. But whatever I do, it's not going to work because it's you, the one that's going to change yourself. You can take the horse to the water, but you cannot force it to drink the water. So it's you who change himself, who change herself. Don't be burdened on us as a parent. We already have so much burden. We getting back pain. We getting joint pain. Our bones are becoming weak. Your mother is tired. Your father is tired. Fear Allah and take care of yourself. We had enough of shouting at you, screaming at you, explaining to you softly, secretly, openly, taking you to the dars, taking you to the khutbah. We did our duty. As Prophet Nuh alayhi salam says, إِنِّي دَعَوْتُ قَوْمِي لَيْلًا وَنَهَارًا. And he says, ثم إني دعوتهم جهارا ثم إني أعلنت لهم وأسررت لهم إسرارا. Wallahi, I remember these verses of Surah Nuh from Nuh alayhi salam when I see some children. Why? Because we become like, we actually use the message of Prophet Nuh on you. But some of you leave the Friday, you cannot even wait. Why? Because my khutbah is so boring. You know, what were you waiting for? To go and play your computer games. The holiday is only 4 weeks left. And all of you gonna go to year 7, year 8, year 9, year 10. Whatever year you are, you're gonna go year above, isn't it? So what you have done for the year above? Did you look into it? Did you open the books? So what about those who are 16, 17? You're still sitting at home playing computer games and you want your dad buy you shoes and trainers? No. Find a part-time job. Find a part-time job to support yourself. You're too tall, even taller than your dad. You're too big even, more muscle than your dad. It's not enough. May Allah guide us. Ameen. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا آت نفوسنا تقوى وزكيها أنت خير من زكاها يا رب العالمين. Oh Allah, guide us and guide our children. Oh Allah, soften our heart and their heart. Oh Allah, have mercy on us. Oh Allah, make the Quran ربيع قلوبنا ونور أبصارنا وجلاء أحزاننا وذهاب همومنا وغمومنا يا رب العالمين. Oh Allah, make the Quran springs of our heart, departure of our sorrow, release of our anxiety. Oh Allah, we ask you with every name that you name with. Oh, you revealed in your book. Oh, you preserve in the knowledge of unseen. We ask you with every name that belongs to you. You name yourself with, oh Allah. Or you taught one of your creation. Or you preserve in your book or under knowledge of unseen to make the Quran as springs of our heart. Release of our anxiety. Departure of our sorrow. آمين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. استووا رحمكم الله عباد الله.